Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's talk about what's going on and what are Bitcoin price levels to watch as Bitcoin peaks near March peak. So what's going to happen with Shiba Inu's prices because of Bitcoin growing? Obviously, we saw before it had a huge impact. Terra Bitcoin stashed near 1 billion, which means basically they bought $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. With that, the pair was underway $1,000 away from cracking the monthly high on the $45,000. For trade, the yearly open at 46,000 is now of increasing importance. Crypto Ed, however, even suggested that the strength of a breakthrough of lower resistance levels 46,000 may not end a successful bet. And Bitcoin burst through, fueled by short squeeze. There's also a lot of regulation. We can see here they are actually talking a lot what's happening and going on. Source of bullish sentiment this week continued its wallet containing 1 billion at the time of writing. And there's a big whale coming in, buying in $1 billion of Bitcoin. And obviously this is a huge motivation for people to buy Shiba Inu as well, because if you buy $1 billion worth of Bitcoin, you're obviously very happy to buy, to trust the market, to trust the market to not go down. Interest in the move was palpable, not least given the largest corporate Bitcoin treasury. That of MicroStrategy contained just over 125,000. Should Terra fulfill its goal to back its Terra USD stablecoin with 10 billion in Bitcoin, the firm would ultimately own 224,000 Bitcoin, twice as much. So right now, optimism for this slow grind toward resistance could endure in like previous attempts to end the sideways action. And we needed to see something good. We needed to see some good news. Bitcoin has now been trending up the past couple of weeks as the most markets remain in disbelief on this near-term rally. The bearish whales have other intentions though, and we see a steady, consistent bid for Bitcoin even since the significant wall bids appear over at Bitfinex over 37,000. And it does seem like over years, Bitfinex has been used by Bitcoin whales to push Bitcoin price using bid-ask walls. It's also worth noting that it could get pulled. The next major wall is currently sitting at 45 to 46,000, which basically means we are still getting regulated, but this does not stop Bitcoin and Shiba Inu whales from buying it. There's not a lot of interest for Shiba Inu right now because they're waiting. They're afraid that Shiba Inu is going to go down even further. But these big whales buying unbelievable amounts of Bitcoin, like $10 billion worth of Bitcoin, actually does add a lot of sentiment to it. And the Bank of England Financial Policy Committee and other United Kingdom regulators are assessing crypto regulation after publishing reports on financial stability relating to crypto assets and decentralized finance. The FCA gave particular attention to registration, but you can see here, Bank of England and regulators assess crypto regulation in draft review reports. So it does seem like as crypto is getting regulated, it's gonna enter the broad markets. What I'm trying to say here with this video is the following. Right now, yes, crypto is still super early and it has not pushed through. The market is still crazy. Shiba Inu, nobody knows where it's gonna go from here. But one thing is for sure, that Shiba Inu will stay strong. That it gives us a bullish sign. It gives us a strong sign that people are still around. It has been investigated. A number of these businesses, all unregistered and temporarily registered crypto businesses, must complete registration by March 31st. So it does seem like crypto regulation is inbound, and right now we could be seeing crypto overall in the long run hitting very positive notes. Especially Shiba Inu. It's still in development. It still has updates. It still has all those trend lines. And that's what I'm really excited to hear. But be sure to smash that like button. I'll keep you updated with more news.